Hey guys, good old buddy, it's Mr. I'm here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another reaction video, and I'm super excited to jump right into this. It's gonna be Yoongi's brand new album, D-Day. We're finally getting around to checking it out. Obviously, the title track came out earlier on today. Absolutely crazy. Obviously, there's only a certain amount of reaction you can get into your first reaction, but after a couple more listens of the song, it's an absolute banger. It's an absolute banger, as I was really hoping for an absolute banger from Yoongi, and he went off on that track. So I'm really excited to jump into the rest of the album. I'm hearing a lot of good things about it, so yeah, I'm just super excited to jump right in. Let's do it. But yeah, as always guys, just before we do jump into it, I do want to say another massive thank you for all the support you guys have been showing here on the channel. And as always, the uncut version of this video will be up over on my Patreon. So if you are a Patreon, it's definitely worth going over there right now and watching the uncut version so you can see it all the way through. I'm going to have to cut this up, obviously, because of copyright. All the album reactions always get taken down if you don't cut them up. So if you do want to see the full thing, that is over on the Patreon. Along with tomorrow, we're going to be checking out Yoongi's full documentary, which is a kind of behind the scenes of how he went about making the album. I think that's going to be a really interesting watch. So yeah, again, if you're over on the Patreon, that'll be over there tomorrow. But without further ado, we're going to hop right in. I'm going to be using lyric videos again. A lot of you guys say, why do you use lyric videos? You should stream on Spotify. For a reaction video like this, it's better to do a lyric video, obviously, so I can see the lyrics and you guys can also see them as I react to them. So yeah, after this, I will obviously be streaming on Spotify and all of you should be doing that as well. So yeah, D-Day is up first, number 1 track. Let's do it. I feel like we're gonna get deep on this album. Yoongi's a very he's a very deep thinker, you know.
Future's gonna be okay, okay, look at the mirror and I see no pain. I die for real, till the D-Day, but it's gonna be okay. I die for real, as karma gon' be coming back for me. Time for some paycheck and I'm riding downtown. Switch over, time taking it over.
Okay, so we're not starting off. I thought we were just going to ease our way into the album. No. Yoongi's given us no time to breathe. Oh my word. I'm loving this though. I'm loving the really aggressive vocals.
D-Day's coming, it's a fucking good day. 이 나를 위해서 여지껏 미를 가린 듯해. 미움이 가득한 세상에 중요한 혼자도 uk벌 필요하네요. 연구 춤추는 강습에서 좀 찬란하게 꽃 피우기에 나는 무엇인가 한계 따윈 부셔내 임마. 과거를 후회 말고 미래를 두려워하지 마 임마. I can't remember, yeah, I can't.
This very much feels like one of those songs where it's like the day has come. Do you know what I mean? It feels like a revival song almost, which is it's just such a great message and such a great way to start an album. Ooh, the auto-tune vocals. Oh, that's so catchy, man. 금지된 것들로부터 해방됨과 동시에 당신의 new 챕터를 열어고여 있기엔 우리는 여전히 젊고도 어린 노력 당신은 무엇. Oh my god, that flow, I'm in love, dude. It's just like na 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 on the beat every single time. Yoongi.
당신은 무엇인가 한계 따윈 없는 거야 임마. 과거는 지나갔고 미래는 먼 얘기물 두려워 임마. 미로를 지나 새로운 시작을 시작층으로 뒤덮인 세상에 다시 연꽃이 핀다.
Oh, the imagery and the lyrics. This little auto-tune bit right here. Loving this new little style he's going with. Yeah, this really feels like a celebration of like, right, we've been through all the pain and now, you know, D-Day is here. It's time to, you know, show everyone who we are. Love that. This is a gym song, this. Ooh. Okay, no easing us into the album, as I said. I was expecting maybe, I could see it being a bit of a slow one and then slowly building up to the faster tracks, but no, we're going straight in at the deep end. No warm-up for us, it is just straight in with D-Day. That was an aggressive tune, and as a hip-hop lover, I was in love with that. And oh my god, straight in track number 2, Hobie. I've been waiting for this ever since the track list got released. Hobie and bloody Sugar on a track, or not even Sugar, Agust D and J-Hope on a track. This can only be absolute flames. I mean, I'm very excited for this. I already love that little instrumental. Oh my god. Oh dude, Yoongi ain't playing. First 2 tracks, he's just come onto this so aggressive. God, it's so bassy. Oh. He's talking his stuff, dude. He's flexing about going to the White House. You know, BTS, they're so humble. They're so down to earth. But when they want to be, they can flex. And I mean, there's no one with a bigger, you know, reason to be flexing than these guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've got a lot to flex about. And I love it when they do. Oh, he sounds so clean. Oh, yes, I love it, dude. There's going to be a lot of pausing in this. I do apologize, guys. Millions of news coverage and gossips. The villain in this age of information. The gossip. You got to try and block it out, but it's just, it's everywhere. He's saying, what do you know about me? You think you know me, you say all these things about me, but you don't know anything, boys. Oh, this little beat. That little... Oh, that... Right, Hobie. I'm not ready for you. No matter what you do, no matter what you say. No matter what you know, no matter what you make. Huh? Huh? Oh, this beat is so hard. Oh my god, dude. I cannot on the street keep that. On the street keep there. 손 내복기는 쉽게 이제 모여기도 시스템 안녕 경험 참고 말을 못 참게 이거 내가 주는 feedback. Hobie was sounding mean over the top of that beat. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, again that little that makes it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I have not had 1 second to breathe yet on this album. We have just kicked off with 2 absolute bangers, in your face, aggressive, just like, right, this is who I am, this is what's going to be happening today, and I'm ready for it. I am so ready for it. What a banger. Hobie on that verse as well. I'm sorry, man. I've not heard Hobie sounding this mean and this just fed up of everything in a long time. Let it all out, Hobie. I'm loving it. Anyways, next song is going to be called AMYGDALA or something like that. I actually looked it up, and it is a part of the brain that is responsible for emotions. Now, if that's not the most Yoongi thing I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. That is incredibly clever. Is it going to be an emotional one? I mean, it would make sense if it is literally named after the part in the brain that is responsible for emotions, that it would be, but you never know with Yoongi. Take it away, my boy. Okay, we're bringing it down. We're bringing it down. Real emotion in Yoongi's voice. It's got a really atmospheric, very calming instrumental, but ever since the beat kind of came in, it's gotten a bit more aggressive. I love the way it's built up from the really relaxing intro of the song as well, and also reading the lyrics, this is some, you know, it's a very literally written song, do you know what I mean? Very emotionally raw. That instrumental is so relaxing. Guitar in the back. Also loving Yoongi's vocals. I don't think I've mentioned that yet, but my word. He sounds beautiful on this. Ooh. Wow. He's loving the auto-tune and the really distorted vocals, but I think it suits him really well. Honestly, I've really enjoyed these first 3 tracks here. Here we go, a bit of rap. It's very literal. These lyrics are very literal, and it's a lot of, he's talking about a lot of stuff that I didn't really know about. Were we aware of his dad having liver cancer and his mum having a heart operation or something when he was born? We might have been. I'm not too sure if I'm just slow to this. I wasn't aware of any of this, but just how literally he's just talking about his struggles in the past is very raw. The way we drop down. Ooh. It's almost like panic, 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 and then calm. As soon as that little hook comes in, or this little breakdown, whatever it is, it's like almost just serenity all of a sudden. And then when that comes in, it's like, hits you, doesn't it? Wow. I will say, I am in love at the moment with, I feel like it's going to be a controversial thing. I feel like some people aren't going to like it, some people are going to like it, but I personally am a huge fan of these distorted auto-tune vocals. I think Yoongi's really found a sound here that fits with him, because his whole, not just his voice, but his whole persona and the whole direction that he's going in really fits with this kind of style. I love it. I really do love it. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Next song is going to be called SDL. I'm not 100% too sure what this stands for, but maybe it'll become apparent when we get into it. Somebody does love. There you go. He's switching it up so much, man. This sounds completely different from anything else on this album so far. Oh yeah. Yoongi was floating on that beat so beautifully then. That's what he does so well when he's rapping. He's just able to just float along a beat like that. It sounds so relaxed and so chill and so just nonchalant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. There's a little bot of this. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. Oh. Don't know who that girl is in the back. There's no feature on this song, I don't think. But dude, the contrast between Yoongi's, as I said, just floating on the beat, is really relaxed rap with those female vocals in the back. Oh my word! Give me more of that. Give me more of that. Wow. 밀려와 버린 겨울 바다 거센 파도 우리가 그리워하는 것은 그때가 그래서 그저 말없이 웃어보려 해 미화된 그때를 회상하기엔 수고스럽게 Yeah. I don't want to talk too soon, but this might be my favourite on the album so far. I loved the aggressive ones, but this is something completely different, and it's really, really appealing to me. Oh, it's so catchy as well. Yeah, I was a big fan of that, dude. Really, really big fan of that track. Again, it's something completely different to what we've listened to for the past 10 minutes so far on the album, and we've just suddenly gone off in another direction. But that's a great thing about Yoongi. He can do that, you know? We've seen so many songs from him now that are just completely different genres, to know that he can, you know, he can turn on either side of the spectrum and perform absolutely brilliantly with any kind of track. And that song right there is another example of him doing that, just going the opposite direction and just making something beautiful. I love that song. I'm thinking about you. It's so catchy. I can't wait to give that another listen. But either way, next song is gonna be called Polar Nights, and yeah, let's jump right into it. More than halfway through the album now already. This has flown by. I've been really enjoying this project so far.
수많은 진실들과 수많은 거짓들 사이가 진실과 거짓의 차이 선동과 본질의 사이 내 이득은 무엇일까 개 같은 세상의 개처럼 자신 없기에 눈을 뜬 채로 현실을 봐 좌와 우 흑과 백자 여친 연극 끝에 관계 그 서로를 물어뜯으면서 피를 보내 극단적 선택.
Loving this so far, dude. The way he's pretty much saying, well, everything in the world right now is either black or white. That's how people see it. It's left and right. It's one against another. If you don't agree with me, then, you know, we're automatically against each other. Where in reality, nothing in the world is black and white. Everyone has different opinions. You know, you're going to agree on some things. You're going to not agree on some others. And the really dangerous thing that's happening in the world right now, I think, you know, everyone is either one side or another. So if you disagree on one thing, you're all of a sudden just disagreeing on everything. There's so much identity politics in the world, and I'm not going to get too deep on this, but I'm loving what Yoongi's saying here. If you're not on my side, you're an enemy. That's exactly it, man. I knew we'd get some lyrically dense songs like this in the album. It's what I was really hoping for from Yoongi, because he's got such a beautiful mind, and it's important that he spills that onto a piece of paper, because I love it. It is all dirty. Oh, dude, wow, there's so much to unpack here. There really is. Those words with thorns are all for you. How dare you try to explain yourself? I think he's saying here, and in this verse in general, that even if you stand there with your mouth closed, you still get criticized. Like, you can't do anything, and he feels like he's so trapped, and anything he says is always gonna be criticized by people who are anonymous and who don't want to show their faces. That is a real struggle for people in the kind of positions that Yoongi is in. Like, he might have been saying that, he might have been saying something else. That's what I got from it, and you know. Oh, the way he drops down there. What's he saying? Political correctness is also my cup of tea. Keep your mouth shut on bothersome issues. I love the drums on this track, man. They're so lazy. Perfect kind of beat for what he's on about. This really deep lyrically dense song. I love that, dude. I'm not even going to try and start to unpack the whole thing. I think I took what I took from it, and I kind of explained that throughout the song. But my word, that was a Yoongi track right there. That's what I was really hoping for. I know this guy's a very deep thinker. I know he's a very smart guy. And yeah, to see him spill his mind like this onto a song is exactly what I wanted to see. And that was delivered beautifully. I love the drums in the background. I love the tempo of the song. I loved his delivery as well. Oh, amazing. Right, we've got a little interlude now before the last song. It's going to be called Interlude Dawn. Well, this sounds bloody beautiful. I wonder if Yoongi produced this himself. I would not be surprised. Oh my word, this is such a beautiful piece of instrumental. It's so calming. It's almost like fantasy. Magical. Magical is the word I'm looking for. It does sound very magical. Oh! That drum! And that electric guitar coming in as well. God, that's one of the most beautiful pieces of instrumental I have heard in a long time. That was absolutely gorgeous. A lot of people unfortunately see an interlude and they just skip it on an album because they're like, oh, it's not lyrical, it's nothing like that. But you got to appreciate a bit of production like that. That was absolutely beautiful. And I love the way it built up as well to a crescendo. That really powerful snare drum as well. Oh God, that was beautiful. Anyways, next up, last up actually on the album. I can't believe we're already done. It feels like I've literally just started filming and we're already on the last song of the album. It's going to be called Snooze featuring Woosung. Oh, and Ryushi Sakamoto. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but apparently he's on it as well.
나를 보며 꿈을 꾸고 있는 당신의 등 뒤엔 항상 내가 있으니 너무 걱정은 마라 추락이 두렵다면 기꺼이 받아줄게 오늘만큼은 꿈조차도 꾸지 마라 당신이 말없이 옅은 미소를 내게 띄워줄 때 많이 힘들 수도 있어 내가 걸어왔던 이 길이 꽃길 같아 보였겠지만 사방이 저기 가시밭길이었단 걸 알고 시작하길 꽃을 뿌려주는 일을 절대 너는 잊지 말기 그들은 네 미소의 하루를 살아가니까
What an amazing lyricist Yoongi is. Look at this. When you are happy, don't forget the people who cry because they get through the day because of your smile. That is so beautifully worded. Wow. And what a great message.
크게 울어줘 세상이 미워질 때 널 반기던 손이 손가락질로 변했을 때 이 괴롭고 외로운 길을 넌 왜 선택했을까 그 이후로 시간이 지나도 절대 잊지 마 당신들의 꿈들이 꿈들로만 남지 않게
Oh, wow. Yo, Woosung. Wow. Oh my word. What a beautiful little track. It's got so much hope in it. Do you know what I mean? The lyrics are so motivating and so positive. Such a positive message. The whole thing's like, don't worry, I've got you, you know.
전쟁터야 같은 동료들이 적야 숫자가 보여주는 잔인하고도 이쁜 선악 남을 죽이지 못하면 내가 죽어야 돼 바람들이 바람에 사무쳐 휩쓸려 갈 때 괜찮아 지나보면 모든 것이 추억이고 수업이 돼 잊지 마라 세상이 올지 모르니 너의 성공은 목줄이자 족쇄가 될 거거든 더 외출 타는 기분들이 너를 옥죄 거야
Oh my word, man. This is exactly what I was hoping for from Yoongi. Do not laugh at others' issues. Someday you might be the one in the center of the one. You never make fun of people because you never know. That might be you one day in their position, and that's the last thing that you would want people to do, is stand there and laugh at you, you know? Karma's gonna come and bite you in the ass one day. And now he's talking about success will become your leash. You'll feel suffocated by walking the tightrope. This is stuff that Yoongi has gone through before. And, I mean, if there's anyone qualified enough to talk about this sort of stuff, it's Yoongi, man. He's been in the business for so long. He's seen it all.
너의 성공은 목줄이자 족쇄가 될 거거든 더 외출 타는 기분들이 너를 옥죄 거야 당신들의 꿈들이 꿈들로만 남지 않게 언제 어디서든 나 당신들을 응원할게 한계가 개고 흩어질 때 갈게
Wow. Wow. Wow.
다 괜찮아질 거야 다 괜찮아질 거야 다 괜찮아질 거야
Wow.
다 괜찮아질 거야 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 Dream 그대의 창조와 삶의 끝에 함께하길 Dream 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 관대하길 Dream 시작은 미약할지언정 끝에 참대하길 Dream 떨어질 때
I'm sorry, this is the best song on the album by far. I mean, I don't know, it's subjective obviously, but this is the one that's hitting me the most. Like, this is just, oh my god, it's such a great message of hope. What he was just saying over and over again, what was it? He was just saying, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. What a beautiful, beautiful way to just like drill it into, you know? What a beautiful song. This is gonna help a lot of people.
내가 있으니 너무 걱정은 마라 추락이 두렵다면 기꺼이 받아줄게 그러니 나처럼 괴로워하지 마라 당신이 말없이 여튼 내 손을 내게 띄워줄 때 그제서야 비로소 마음이 조금 놓여 Dream.
Oh, whoa, that's how you do an album closer. That is how you do an album closer. That may be the best album closer I've heard in a long time. I'm just saying, because it leaves you with such a good message. Wait just a second, guys. I know what you're thinking. Sam, you've missed the last song on the album. I was so close to missing this, guys. I don't know how it happened. I was just talking about how good Snooze was as a closer for the album, and I've completely forgotten about a song called Life Goes On. I don't know how I completely missed this, guys. Don't ask me. But yeah, Snooze was a good closer, but I'm guessing it's not the closer. So we have one last song on the album to check out. So yeah, it's like 3 hours later now. I completely missed it, but we're gonna check it out. So let's do it. That's Yoongi's line in Life Goes On, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's Yoongi's line. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it is. So is this just, I thought it was just Life Goes On. I thought it was just a song that happened to be called Life Goes On, but I guess it's Yoongi's version of Life Goes On. Yoongi. I tell you what, guys, Yoongi's vocals, they've got so much better since since a year ago. His improvement is ridiculous. Oh, I love that.
I know 지금 이 자린 금세 추억이 돼버릴 자리 두려워하지 마 내 인생의 마지막 시간은 흘러가고 누군가는 잊혀가겠지
Yoongi.
그저 하고픈 대로 썰물처럼 밀려가겠지 그래도 잊지 말고
Honestly, like, get this man in the vocal line, that's what I'm saying. It's a beautiful version of Life Goes On, that's what this is. Ooh. It's a nice little instrumental. And this is what I like about this as a closer, because it's just riding out with the instrumental, you know, I love that. But is it a better closer than Snooze? I thought that was a very good closer. Now that was a nice closer, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have preferred the closer being Snooze, because, well, maybe I'm just biased because Snooze was like my favourite song on the whole thing. Maybe that's the reason I'm saying that, probably is, but I really like Snooze as a closer. That was a beautiful version of Life Goes On though, and wow, Yoongi vocals. I mean, we heard some vocals earlier on in the album, but I felt like that song might be the biggest vocal showcase from Yoongi on the whole thing. That was brilliant, and I can't believe I almost missed that, man. I really can't believe it, but yeah, I summed up the album at the end of my actual recording, so I'm going to cut back to past Sam right now. Yeah, what a beautiful way to close off an absolutely incredible album, man. Yoongi has just he's performed. He really has. I had some high expectations for this album because just for the pure fact that I know how talented Yoongi is, I know how a smart guy he is, I know what a deep thinker he is, and I know how good he is at getting those ideas down into a song and onto paper and, you know, delivering it in a way that is just so touching and so emotionally impactful. And he's done exactly that with this album. Really loved it. Let me know what your favorite track was down below, guys. Mine was definitely the last one, Snooze. That really hit me, and really enjoyed that one, man. Woosung, beautiful vocals as well. Really enjoyed that. And yeah, man, it felt like 10 minutes listening to that album, and that's how you know it's a good one, that just flowed all the way through and was just beautifully done. So yeah, well done, Yoongi. If you're watching, you're definitely not, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, good. If you guys did enjoy today's video, I'd like it to down below, be much appreciated. And if you are brand new to my channel again and you have been enjoying these BTS reactions you've been seeing, make sure you are subscribed down below, guys. We'll have loads more to come over the next couple of days. And again, if you do want to see my reaction to the full documentary that Yoongi dropped today, make sure you head over to my Patreon. That'll be over there in the next few days for you guys, so it's definitely worth signing up and you know, checking it out with me. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll have a beautiful rest of your day. Hopefully you're staying safe with everything that's going on. We'll catch you very soon in the next BTS reaction. Peace off.